So a mother drowns her babies. 10-month-old babies. Twins to be exact. Sad in itself. Why do I always lean this way when I say that I'm tilted? I don't know why my dominant ear is in fact my left. As in I purposely tilt, yes, at an angle, and yet if you notice almost in every other video I go like this. That's my dominant ear. Despite me, well, I was born left-handed and I write with my right hand, right? That's a trade-off in itself. Moving on, like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as that ID Go app. You might want to get those two things, combine them, make them into one. 2 or 3, right? So, yeah, a mother was given a free stay at a motel where she later drowned her 2 10-month-old sons. Who does that and why? When I think about stuff like that, I think of I was going to say post-traumatic stress disorder. No, you know, the thing that women get after pregnancy and they're far gone in the mind. When you look into her eyes, it's almost like something is vacant, as in not there. So California, Heather Langdon, 37, faces murder charges for the death of her sons, Maddox, and Mason, after drowning the twin boys in the motel bathtub. She in fact, what happened was she was staying. Let me pause. I'm sorry, there's a barking intrusion once again, even in this video, despite it being in the last video of a dog, right? So she was in fact staying at a woman's shelter and basically was on bad behavior over there, as in causing disturbance, right? And so she ends up being escorted out, right? Which leads to her gaining a free stay at a motel. She was in fact asked to leave the shelter, is what I'm trying to say. And in her doing that, having this free stay at this motel, instead of her using it the right way, she in fact uses it to drown her babies. The first thing I thought when I heard of this situation was, man, the motel owners, as in who gave her the privilege of staying for free. Because there's nothing like a sad situation of you saying, well, you know, we're going to provide her with a free stay, and then later find out when police and EMS and all the teams trying to revive some babies that are, dead, pronounced dead, right? It's to say, did we or did we not make the right decision in this? Allowing this woman a free stay at the motel to only find out later that she kills her children. That's sad in itself. That's the completely opposite of hope, let me tell you. Because I think if I was a supervisor or whatever, I don't know, I think I would be trying to fight back tears even later on in the evening that night of the decision that was made. So Maria Marez, who lives near the motel, told local media she saw Langdon on the morning the baby boys died. She saw the mother, right? Mothers, when they have babies, act bizarre and all the rest, right? There's hormonal shifts and changes with that, and mood swings that go along with that. Marez expressed that Langdon told her, "I almost drowned them." She kept repeating that, "I almost drowned them." Marez said she waved down police. This woman lived that. Some of these, don't I say that in every video, some of these stories, right? This mother stated over and over, "I almost drowned them." So Marez said she waved down police. And Marez went on to say, Langdon kept saying once again, "I almost drowned my babies." She was trying to help the babies. In the end, she was trying to help the babies, but didn't know that they were already dead. So it sounds like a clock out with even that, as on the end of the mother. So you kill your babies and then you don't know that you in fact killed them, right? You free them to the world or something. I'm saying in the form of death that sounds horrible and gruesome on my own end to say that, and yet you allow them to fly free to heaven or wherever babies go when they die, right? And then you don't even know that you took the lives with your own hands, and then afterwards you try to help and not knowing that they're dead. Like that's what I keep thinking and sensing. After a mother has children and the hormones go through shifts, how long, you the viewer, you want to leave me a comment and answer back on that? Once a woman has babies, these babies were in fact 10 months old once again, and the hormones go through the shifting process of the mood and all the rest, and how mothers sometimes are known to kill their babies, right? Lives being lost with that, right? Lives being lost with that sort of thing. How many months does that usually last? I want somebody to leave me that in the comment section. There's a learning progression with even that. Even learning come in stages, even on my own end. Because see, I never had children, so I had never experienced that, so I don't know what it feels to be in that. The depression, or not have bipolar and yet feel manic or something after having babies. I can guess and believe, unless she has some other form of mental illness there and it hasn't been diagnosed or pronounced or something, right? Of why she would kill her babies and then not know that she did it. And then tell that woman that, well, I almost drowned them or something, right? But it hasn't been stated if Langdon has appeared before a judge over charges. It too hasn't been stated if a lawyer is involved on her side to represent her case. And police still have not spoke on the motive. Nobody has spoken anything. Whether, because there still has to be further investigation, but I would go for her mind first. To see what's the hormones up underneath that, right? Mothers are known to go in a fit of rage and all that, right? You never even know. Hell, the public might not ever even know. They might just lock her up and send her butt to jail, and that be the end of that, right? And yet, see, many of these criminals' mindsets need to be studied much more further, and I keep saying that even the further I go, because sometimes that's even overlooked and bypassed. There be people having personal issues and problems and all the rest, and even doctors do that sort of thing. And how you just bypass and just be sending people off about their way and their day? That's how lives are lost, as in killed, butchering people and stuff. It's all type of stuff. You don't know, loose screws. That's all to be said. So we're on investigationdiscovery.com. The logo sits up in the far left. Live Now, People Magazine investigates. Recommended for you. Body cam. To read a description is to match it, is to say it's right here. You can add to your favorites by clicking the plus sign. Shouts out to Paula as well as Lieutenant Jokinda. Here comes all the buzzards. All the bells and whistles are on their way. Yeah, so each has a description. Unlocked episodes. Deadly Legacy Season 1 Episode 1. To reach an audio visual, yes, with that, as in to see it and preview it, is to click the play. Add to watch later is to click the plus sign. That's what you will be greeted with. I guess I should slow down and go in a review. With this review, I'm saying. I'll be skimming past all fast. I said before, it probably makes people dizzy. Not deadly, dizzy, right? On last night, Deadly Legacy Season 1 Episode 2. And I'm talking with my hands again where I shouldn't. That's a bad habit. To gain access, sign in right here. You're going to provide whoever you're subscribed with, as in your provider, to gain access, because even that's exclusive. You can't see it until you do that sort of thing. Sign in with that. Unlock series, same thing. ID Original Go. Yes, ID Go Original Series. I always say it in reverse. Always. ID Go Original Series. I say everything in reverse. It's not. You get my drift with that. Everything I do in reverse, let me tell you. Reverse engineering, that's my best game at hand. Let me tell you. Crime Feed. Crimefeed.com to be directed to the outside. As a click right here, you would in fact be directed to the outside. Crimefeed.com. Shouts out to Casey Anthony with the disaster with that. To receive a newsletter, type your email address in and click next. A newsletter will, be received. I'm pausing because I'm just trying to make sure what I said makes sense. Did I say it to receive an email newsletter? No, to receive a newsletter is to type your email address in. So I think that's all to be said for now. I'm going to end this video out. Hopefully soon enough they find out what done happened. And that's sad on the end of the babies. Because sometimes it makes you wonder what was the last thoughts within the baby's minds. They were more likely able to process, and yet not fully because of their ages being 10 months old. What is the last thoughts in the minds of two 10-month-olds as their mother is drowning them? The fear with that. The fear. People don't think this far. And yet I do, time and time again, which is why I irritate people with my own thoughts. Well, I be wanting to know, well, if you're 10 months old and your mother is drowning you, what is on your mind? What is your very last thoughts? And not only that, what is on your mind, you being that young age as it's happening? That's sad. Being plunged up underwater by the hands of your own mother. Think about that, dear viewer. I'm gone for now.